she's looking great. Let's have some fun. So you can handle it kind of around here? Yeah, okay, good. We'll do a little bit more undercutting too. She's already got this short. So what we'll do is we'll kind of maybe create a little bit more space through here. We'll mix it up a little bit. Let's make her edgier. She's kind of a little bit rock and roller. I can tell. How long have you been doing hair? Still in school. Let's make you have the coolest hair in school. So what we're going to do, because she's got it very short on this side, I'm going to take some hair from the underneath, and that's going to keep, you know, we'll still keep a lot of length, but we'll take some hair on the underneath to create some space. So let's first off section. Let's work out these sections. Yes.
Now we've got our plan to master structure.
Yes, we do.
Getting a little creative on us here, huh? Oh yeah.
Ariel's making me creative.
I found her for you. I said, oh, that's going to be something good for Nick. Get the creative juices flowing.
Like yours were last night.
Well, that was gin and tonics that were flowing.
I thought it was Red Bull. It was Red Bull and vodka.
But I don't understand why anyone wasn't there.
Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to take all this away. All this underneath, we're going to take it away. But we'll cut it with a razor so it's not so severe. She's got a lot of hair anyway. Let's create some space. Excellent. So we're going to be on the main stage today at 11 o'clock. We'd love to see you there. We've got a real creative presentation for you. So we'll be stoked to see you and to see what we're doing. So now let's come in through, we'll take it in nice and tight, do some undercutting. And I think it's important. Not me. Yeah, nice clean sections, keep everything nice and tight. Working with the... If you're a young hairdresser and you're not familiar with a razor, you know, we also have like a razor that holds the guarded blade. If you want to learn how we're cutting, then, you know, that might be a nice way to begin. We have a razor that holds the guards. It's a little bit less expensive, but it's exactly the same, only instead of holding the straight edge blades, holds the guarded blades. And you notice how I'm razoring this nice and tight. I don't want to create shaved. She's already got an element there. But what I want to create is a lot of space through the underneath.
It takes a lot of technique and control to razor hair that short. You know, and he's not just texturizing the hair, he's actually putting it in shape and taking a lot of that length off with great control.
It's important to get the razor going before you actually start cutting the hair. If you get the razor going, then what happens is you can just melt that hair away. How you doing? Good. Nice. Thank you. Where are you from? Is that in California? Yeah? How long have you been doing hair?
3 years.
Awesome. Are you making money?
Yeah.
Good. Well, keep doing the right things and make more. So you see, just following the sections here. Nice clean sections. I got the nice blade working. So it cuts it short but nice and soft. So it's not so aggressive. So you can have that shortness, but not necessarily with the toughness. You know, it's a little bit more subtle. You get the effect, but you get a more subtle feel with it. We'll see you later, ladies. Okay. And now we're just softening that out. Notice how I always comb it with the wide teeth of the comb. Take the sections with the wide teeth. Watch the rotation in the hand. There goes the clip. There comes the razor. Rotate it out. Now I've got the fine teeth. Now I can come straight through. And I just go straight in and just soften that hair out.
No chest pop necessary.
No chest popping necessary. I'm saving that for the dance floor.
So what Nick is doing, like I said, he's working obviously on shorter hair with the razor. It's probably one of the most difficult things to do with the razor. It takes a lot of skill to control it. To get that skill, it's all about practice. So what I would recommend is you take a look at our Trend Volume 1. It says 3 beautiful, trendy, shorter haircuts. Edgy, but not weird. I think that's a really important thing. All these girls look really pretty when they're done. They look fashion forward and modern, but they don't look weird. The next thing you'd want to do is get some hands-on education. We've got a great strategic alliance with Goldwell. They're our color partner. And you're going to see some exciting things at these trade shows if you go to other ones. You're going to see the size of this booth expand. You're going to see color being done using Goldwell by Arrojo educators. Some really exciting things happening with that relationship. And another exciting thing is that they have a wonderful academy here in Santa Monica. And we're going to use that academy multiple times this year to offer hands-on Arrojo education. If you're interested in that, we've got a color class in Santa Monica with Nick, myself, and James Edick, who is our color director. $11.75 for 2 people. So that really cuts the price down. 3-day hands-on education focused on razor, creative scissor, and color.
So just eliminating the underneath. So if you want to learn how to razor cut with myself and Gerard, you get that great deal. That's on the 19th of February. It's literally 3 weeks away. A little under 3 weeks now. It'll be Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and we'll be in Santa Monica teaching that class. And it's a great value.
We'll be doing a Happy Mondays.
And we'll be doing Happy Mondays.
On a Monday.
On a Monday.
February the 20th in Santa Monica. I can't wait. I spent a lot of my career in Santa Monica working with Vidal Sassoon at the Academy. It's a second home for me, so I'm really thrilled. Thanks for the opportunity, Nick.
You're not coming.
You bought the ticket already.
It doesn't matter. I bought the ticket already. They're going to see I wanted it. Remember?
Oh, yeah. And away we go. So what are we doing? What's going on here?
So what we're doing here is we're actually taking the underneath, we're taking some panels out. She's got a pre-existing short side. So what we're doing is we're sitting it in nice and tight through the underneath, but still keeping it soft. So we're going to come back. You can see she's already got this short panel. It's pre-existing. Your friend did that for her. So what we're trying to do is we're trying to create a little bit of balance with that. And we're going to play some different things. So now we're going to start on this panel, and I'm going to kind of slim it down. She's got a lot of hair. She's got a lot of hair, so I'm going to slim it down and create more space. So now we're going to come from the front, and we're going to take this out. But we're not going to take it super short, but we're going to take it shorter in here. With a razor, you can rotate the blade around a lot, so you can create a lot of different things. So you see how we're going to keep some length there? Drop that all the way down. You can get to see what we're doing. Is she a friend of yours? Awesome. So you can see we're coming in nice and tight with the razor, around the face, and then we're just going to drop that hair down. So with a razor you can be a lot more fluid. And just drop this down. If you like this type of technique, come to our main stage performance. You'll see both Gerard, myself, plus 4 other members of our creative team, and you'll get to see exactly, the things that we're doing in New York and what we're promoting. We have a brand new Trend DVD. You're going to get to see some of the haircuts from the brand new Trend DVD, which is exciting. And again, if you're interested, you can take some of that home with you.
It's called Trend 5. We put out Trend DVDs about every 6 months or so. As they start to kind of happen in the salon. We've got 3 great trends on here. One's called Kinetic. It's got a block graduation technique with the razor, which is amazing. It's a beautiful undercut with asymmetry over the top. We've got Off-Center, which is a haircut done with all slightly off-center partings to shift and tilt the balance of the wave. And then we've got a beautiful juxtaposition here. It's a combination of scissor and razor cutting. People know us for razor cutting, but we're also scissor cutters. Our heritage, Mark, myself, Nick, if we added up the years we spent at Sassoon, it would be over 30 years between the 3 of us. Am I right? 10 years, 10 years, 10 years. So we've got, we get the scissor. And we're up on main stage. I'm going to do a scissor cut on that. I did one yesterday. We got a lot of good feedback.
Awesome.
I remembered how it works. You know, the scissor, we didn't abandon it or anything. We just found a lot of momentum with the razor. First off, it feels great to do and it's different. Second off, there's tons of attention. Now that we have the attention, we want to really show the depth of our bench, so to speak. So in the main stage, you're going to see cutting with the scissor and the razor. You're going to see color. You're going to see the new American wave. You're going to see some styling, because all those models are going to be styled as well. So you see all the elements that make Arrojo a hairdressing brand.
You're going to see makeup. You're going to see, you know, how we dress the models. You're going to see what kind of image we believe is modern. You're going to get a whole new feel and perspective. So that when you get back to the salon, you can say what the inspiration is in New York City.
And you know,
reality is we do have a couple of new things that we've not had at the show here before.
That's correct. We have a men's classic scissor to add to our 3 classic original volumes, which is Bob's, Short Graduation, and Layering. We had first in New York last January, and then kind of took on the road because it was such a huge success with hairdressers from all over the country. So we brought it down to Atlanta, which is a great town for Arrojo. We have a lot of ambassador salons and tight-knit relationships there. So we said, let's bring Expo down to Atlanta. We had over 400 people pack a really cool sort of music house and had a great experience down there. So now Arrojo Expo is an annual event that we're going to host at least in New York City. You can come this April 29th and 30th. In fact, I'm going to lead the sales team for that. So if you're interested in learning more about Expo, please, I can give you my card or I can talk to you later on today. It's a 2-day event. The first day is focused on inspiration and celebration. So there'll be at least 5 presentations, I believe. 6 presentations. Followed up at the end of the night, Nick will make his own individual presentation. We'll have a party afterwards. So there's that inspiration and celebration. And then the next day is focused on education. So it really goes full circle with what the Arrojo brand is all about.
Oh my God, it's Nick Arrojo.
Oh my God, it's John Maroney. How are you, John?
I'm good. How are you, Nick?
Well, cranking away there, buddy. You going to come and see us on stage later?
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Wouldn't miss it. And I also wouldn't miss that great class you're doing at the Goldwell Academy.
That's right. We've been selling that at a treat. Yeah, we're doing great with that class.
We have 3 classes coming up this year at the Goldwell Academy in Santa Monica. Cut and Color Inspiration. The first is February 19, 2021. And as a show promotion today, if you're interested in getting your ticket today, you can actually get 2 for 1. It's going to be led by Nick Arrojo and Gerard and James Edict, who's our head of the color. And it's going to be a great 3-day, immersion in.
Yeah, we just did a great, we just forged a whole new relationship with Goldwell as our preferred color manufacturer.
That's right.
So basically, we use exclusively Goldwell color, and they're very invested in our ambassador program. And we're going to be sharing with you how we've been working with Goldwell color, because I have over 20 colorists in my salon. So we just did a major transition. 20 colorists that were used to using a different color line, and many of those colorists, the only color line they've ever worked with. So we went through a major transition. I have to say it's going phenomenally well. In my color business last year in New York, we did over $2 million in color services. So we have a very strong color business, and we have a very strong brand new relationship with Goldwell. What I'm doing here with the cup, we kind of clipped out the underneath a little. I'm working lots of panels in opposite directions through the shape. So it's a lot of juxtapositioning, kind of working from the opposite side, then to the opposite side, then to the opposite side. So you can see really short to long working. Then we just have this one big panel on the top. But I won't be taking that panel down. If you like what you see, you'll see even more of this on the main stage today at 11 o'clock.
Yeah, if you're just walking up, we're going to be on the main stage 2 floors up at 11 a.m. this morning. And we're going to be unveiling our Arrojo American Wave system, brand new permanent texture system.
We're going to take some of this hair out now. This way, we'll comb it back into the line, and then we'll work on that top panel. Coming through using the flat of the blade. So we call this planing. We have an academy in New York. We have over 18 classes in our advanced academy in New York City. You know, we built our education system before we released our product. The reason why is because, you know what, you need to support your product with education. You know, but we really support the hairdresser with education, and now we've got a product line that can be completely connected to product. Because for every dollar that you spend, 20 cents or 20% goes into your education fund.
We call it the Arrojo Ambassador Program. If you're looking to learn more about it, if you're in product, Gerard's floating around the crowd right now. You can speak to him or any of our team. Anyone that has an Arrojo lanyard on can help you learn more about the Arrojo Ambassador Program.
Gerard's been floating since last night.
Well, what do we need? What do we need to better this line and to bring out a product that identify with the clients and the hairdresser? From there, we get the samples into the studio and we put it on the floor and we test it on our clients. You know, we have to make sure that we're printing out a product that we want in our salon.
If it doesn't work in my salon, on my clients, it ain't gonna work in anybody else's. They build my business, and they really help me improve my skill set. You know, the best thing to do is get a tape, learn, and then maybe come to a class and learn some more. Our style of teaching is non-pretentious. It's very realistic. We want people to be empowered to be more successful. You know, and as a salon owner myself, you know, the proof is in the pudding. In my salon, we offer 10 classes a week for my own staff. I spend about $3,000 in education billing internally a week. So my commitment to education is second to none. And I'll tell you why, because the curl, wave, and movement is going to be the next 10 years. So how do we do that? Well, we re-establish permanent wave. But instead of calling it a perm, we named it American Wave, and it's the latest technology in permanent waving. And not only do we have the product's only one thing. We have the techniques to teach.
The education. So you might have, so come around, talk to anyone with an Arrojo lanyard if you want to learn more about our tools, our product, our DVDs. We launched the Arrojo Ambassador Program 2 years ago. And since then we've had over 100 salons carrying the brand new professional service that we're going to be offering to the industry.
So you can take something home with you today. You can read about our culture, find out what's happening with us in New York City. Okay, she's looking great. I think we just got to tweak it up a little bit, and then we'll let her rock and roll. Let's do a little point cutting now. First come through the tips. All the hard work was done with the razor. So just come through, just clean up. Well, you know, when you're working on fine hair like this, sometimes you get little bitty pieces. This is a great way to clean them up. It tastes good too.
Find this technique that Nick's finishing up right now in our Arrojo Trend DVD Volume 5. And you can also pick up an Arrojo razor if you want to kind of bring it all home and learn more about precision razor cutting that only Arrojo does. Make sure you go from here to the 11 a.m. main stage performance. Arrojo will be on the main stage at 11 a.m. Please come and check it out. If you have any questions, also working right now, putting the final touches on our presentation coming up at 11.
So I'm going to be leaving the platform in a few moments. Once I finish my model, I'm going to go to main stage, and then I'll be back down here after main stage with all of our models, and then I'll be cutting throughout the day, trying to make it work. Remember, if there is anything specific you're interested in, I would recommend you have a look and get it early rather than later. You're probably going to start selling out of certain items.
What you see is what product and education. And it's really our commitment to the industry by providing professional product and the highest level of education to salons from coast to coast.
So this can be one either way. I don't feel like it needs to be one way or the other. She's got plenty of options here. She's got shortness, she's got length, she can make her hair look shorter. She can really play around with it. Again, product. We're going to use our new product, Refinish. In the hair, it's our dry texturizing, dry shampoo. We spray a little throughout. This is brand new, just came out. And we're just going to, like little pumps. That's what you want to do. You're going to take it and just like little pulses. Just going to add a little bit more. There's no powder here. You see, this is almost finished. No powder to it. There's no whiteness, but it definitely takes out the moisture and adds the texture.
Those details are the details that we focus on when we develop every product at Arrojo in New York. Testing it and making sure that we get the results that we want and that we want for our clients.
So you can see what it's added to the hair. Refinish, just added that bulk to the hair. Lightweight, Leave you with the garden. It's going to get a little